Constantinople, a name that echoed through the ages, synonymous with wealth, power, and an unparalleled legacy of civilization. This city, often referred to as the Queen of Cities, was a marvel of its time, a place where East met West in a harmonious blend of cultures and traditions. Founded over a millennium earlier by Emperor Constantine, the city stood as a beacon of Christianity, its magnificent domes and spires reflecting the glory of the Byzantine Empire. It was a city that not only thrived on its religious significance but also on its strategic importance. At its heart pulsed the Hagia Sophia, the Church of Holy Wisdom, its vast dome seeming to float in defiance of gravity, a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of Byzantine architects. This architectural wonder was more than just a church, it was a symbol of the empire's enduring strength and spiritual devotion. Constantinople was a city of dazzling beauty, its streets paved with marble, adorned with exquisite statues and monuments. Every corner of the city spoke of its rich history and the artistic achievements of its people. Its harbors teemed with ships from every corner of the known world, bringing spices, silks, and stories of distant lands. The city's strategic location made it a hub of commerce and culture, a place where goods and ideas flowed freely. Scholars, merchants, and pilgrims flocked to its bustling markets and vibrant intellectual life, drawn by the city's reputation as a crossroads of East and West. It was a melting pot of knowledge where ancient wisdom and new ideas converged. But by the 15th century, a shadow loomed over the city. The once invincible walls of Constantinople faced an impending threat, signaling the end of an era. The once mighty Byzantine Empire, heir to the Roman legacy, had been in decline for centuries. This empire, which had once been a beacon of culture, military prowess, and economic strength, was now a shadow of its former self. Its vast territories, once stretching from North Africa to the Balkans, had shrunk to a mere shadow of their former glory. The lands that had once been bustling with trade and vibrant cities were now fragmented and weakened. Internal strife, economic hardship, and relentless pressure from enemies both near and far had taken their toll. Civil wars and political instability further eroded the strength of the empire, making it increasingly difficult to defend its borders. The Crusades, intended to liberate the Holy Land, had ironically dealt a fatal blow to the Byzantines. Instead of providing support, the Crusaders often acted in their own interests, exacerbating the empire's troubles. The Fourth Crusade, in a shocking act of betrayal, saw Constantinople sacked and plundered by Western European forces, leaving the empire weakened and vulnerable. This event marked a turning point from which the Byzantines would never fully recover. From the east, a new power was rising, one that would forever alter the course of history. The Ottoman Empire, with its formidable military and strategic acumen, began to encroach upon Byzantine territories. The Ottoman Turks, fueled by Islamic fervor and an insatiable hunger for conquest, had steadily expanded their dominion across Anatolia. Their disciplined armies and innovative tactics made them a formidable adversary. They cast a covetous eye on Constantinople, the prize that would cement their status as a world power. The fall of this great city would not only signify the end of the Byzantine Empire, but also herald the rise of a new era under Ottoman rule. From the heart of Anatolia, the Ottoman Empire surged like a relentless tide, swallowing up ancient lands and extinguishing centuries-old dynasties. Their rise was swift and unstoppable, driven by a combination of military might and strategic brilliance. Under the leadership of Osman I and later his successors, the Ottomans carved out a vast empire, their military prowess matched only by their administrative efficiency. They established a system that allowed them to govern diverse populations and vast territories with remarkable effectiveness. Their warriors, famed for their discipline and ferocity, embraced gunpowder weaponry, giving them a decisive edge on the battlefield. This technological advancement was a game changer, allowing them to outmaneuver and overpower their adversaries. By the mid-15th century, the Ottomans, under the rule of the ambitious Sultan Mehmed II, had encircled Constantinople. Their armies camped outside the city walls, their shadows stretching long over the city's golden domes. The city, a jewel of the Byzantine Empire, was now within their grasp. Mehmed, a brilliant strategist and ruthless leader, was determined to capture the city that had eluded his forefathers. His vision was clear, and his resolve unshakable. He meticulously planned the siege, leaving no detail to chance. He assembled a vast army, equipped with the most advanced weaponry of the age, including a weapon that would become legendary, the basilica cannon. This massive cannon was a marvel of engineering, capable of breaching the formidable walls of Constantinople. Constantinople, however, was not easily subdued. Its formidable defences, built and reinforced over centuries, had withstood countless sieges. The triple walls, stretching for miles, were considered impregnable, their high ramparts studded with towers manned by seasoned soldiers. The city's strategic location, situated on a narrow peninsula bordered by the Golden Horn and the Sea of Marmara, further enhanced its defences. The Byzantine Emperor, Constantine III Palaiologos, knew that the fate of his empire hung in the balance. With remarkable courage and determination, he rallied his dwindling forces, repairing fortifications, gathering supplies, and seeking aid from the west. Despite the overwhelming odds, the Byzantines were determined to fight for their faith, their city, their very existence. Section 5. The Thunder of Cannons. The siege of Constantinople began in April 1453. Mehmed's army, numbering over 100,000 men, surrounded the city, their tents forming a vast canvas city around the besieged walls. The Ottoman cannons, including the monstrous basilica, roared to life, their thunderous volleys echoing across the Bosphorus. Stone crumbled, towers toppled, and the very earth seemed to tremble under the relentless bombardment. The defenders, outnumbered and outgunned, fought with the tenacity of cornered wolves. They rained down arrows, Greek fire, and stones upon the advancing Ottomans, their resistance a testament to their courage and fighting spirit. But the defenders' resolve could not entirely compensate for their dwindling numbers and the relentless pressure from Mehmed's forces. Section 6. The City Besieged. Weeks turned into grueling weeks as the siege dragged on. The defenders, exhausted and depleted, fought on, inspired by their emperor and their faith. Constantine XI, a true leader in the face of adversity, moved among his men, offering words of encouragement and sharing their hardships. Food and supplies dwindled, and the constant bombardment took a heavy toll on the city's morale. Yet hope flickered. From the sea, a small contingent of Venetian ships defying the Ottoman blockade managed to break through, bringing much-needed supplies and reinforcements. It was a small victory, but one that bolstered the spirits of the defenders. However, the reprieve was short-lived. Mehmed, enraged by the breach of his blockade, devised a daring plan. Section 7. The Final Assault. On May 29, 1453, Mehmed unleashed his final assault. As dawn broke over the beleaguered city, wave after wave of Ottoman troops surged forward, their war cries echoing through the morning mist. The defenders, exhausted but resolute, manned their posts, bracing for the inevitable. The air crackled with tension, the silence broken only by the clang of swords and the thud of falling bodies. Under a hail of arrows and cannon fire, Ottoman troops, driven by the promise of riches and glory, scaled the walls, desperate to breach the defences. The defenders fought back with the energy of despair, but they were outnumbered, outmaneuvered, and outgunned. Section 8. The Fall. Near the Kirkeporter Gate, a small gate left slightly ajar in the aftermath of a previous skirmish, fate took a hand. A group of Ottoman soldiers, seeing their opportunity, rushed through the opening, catching the defenders off guard. The cry went up, "The city is taken!" and panic spread through the Byzantine ranks. Constantine XI, seeing the battle lost, removed his imperial regalia and, with a small band of loyal soldiers, charged into the heart of the Ottoman onslaught, his final act one of defiance and courage. The fall of Constantinople was swift and brutal. Section 9. Legacy of an Empire. The news of Constantinople's fall sent shockwaves across Europe. The Byzantine Empire, the last bastion of Roman civilization, had fallen. The Hagia Sophia, once a symbol of Christian faith, was converted into a mosque, its mosaics plastered over. Constantinople, renamed Istanbul, became the capital of the Ottoman Empire, a testament to Mehmed's triumph and a symbol of the shifting balance of power in the world. The fall of Constantinople marked a turning point in history, the end of an era and the beginning of another. It accelerated the decline of the Byzantine Empire and facilitated the rise of the Ottoman Empire as a major power, shaping the political landscape of Europe and the Mediterranean for centuries to come.